Hello and welcome to Not a Drama, Just Tech, No Drama. So what we are going to do today, we're going to actually unbox the original iPad. It's the 10 years anniversary. I bought this when it just come out from Italy, and let's just into it and let's go down the memory lane of the original iPad. This is the box, fairly common, and what you will see also nowadays for the iPad. This is a 32GB model. Interestingly, they're still offering 32GB model of iPad as the entry level. I think this was not the entry level. I don't remember if it was 8, 1632 or 1632, but this is a 32GB. Now, there is not too much I can show you about it because it's not running on anymore. The battery is just completely dead. So yeah, unfortunately it's not running on, but we can go through the unboxing, see what we had inside the box and how the iPad was looking. So the unboxing is very similar to other Apple products. You just slide this up. The only thing is, like, they included this quite ugly foam that ideally should not come out from the top of the box, but sometimes does. So this probably was to protect the screen during shipment, probably being the first time they were delivering something with such a big screen. It's such a tiny box, we were very scared to have it cracked. So this is how the iPad was presenting itself. I still have as well the original plastic wrapping, and I can very easily sliding off it. So as you can see, it's pretty well kept, but yeah, it's not running on anymore. So what do we have? We had a grill speaker, we had 30-pin connector, and on the back it's all metal with a shiny plastic apple. You see here it says a 32GB, and then we had plastic button for the power. Here got a little bad dent, and a 3.5 millimeter jack. And then we also had rocker volumes button, still plastic. And the main thing that you may not remember about it, that is not present anymore in current iPads, is this switch here. This switch here was to actually not silence the iPad, but it was to actually block the rotation. So if you had it like this, no matter if you were putting in landscape mode, it will basically disable the rotation of the screen. So the screen rotation block was actually a hardware button. I don't remember if it was as well a software option for that. Yeah, but it is, and your mechanical home button. So really, this is it. There's not much I can do about it. What I can do, maybe I can compare it to the current new version of iPad. So let's see, for example, for the weight, it actually says that it's now 483 grams. So let's see how much this one weighs instead. I come prepared, so I have a scale here. So let's see, the original iPad is actually coming at 687 grams. So quite a difference from 483. You can feel that is actually pretty heavy, although it's kind of like well balanced, and to be honest, it's still looking okay, except probably for this big black bezel. Probably if I turn on the screen as well, the quality of the display will be a little bit shocking. And then if we see the thickness, it's 7.5 millimeters, and it's also very interesting with the original iPad, because if you check the thickness of the actual border, right, it's not too far from 7.5 millimeters. I'd say maybe it can be even slightly less. Sorry, this is kind of like useless, I checked before. But the main thing is that the original iPad, as you can see, it had a curved back, kind of like almost look like if the battery is swollen, right? So it was a very clever way to make it feel and look thinner than what it actually is, because then considering this curve, we go over 10 millimeters for sure, like 1.1 or 1.2. So it's significantly thicker, but it doesn't look that thicker. It's just when you're holding it that you feel it's kind of like more chunky and there is more weight into it. But that's about it. Yeah, so unfortunately, as I said, I cannot really turn this on. Battery is completely gone and dead. Even if I try to charge it, I still have 30-pin cable connectors. Even if I try to charge it this actually doesn't work, so I cannot running on. But we can see what else there was in the box. So this is the original box with the original instruction leaflets, and underneath that there was supposed to be the actual original charger that I don't have anymore, and I think maybe also a pair of AirPods. No, but I think it was only the charger. It just was a very big charger. So what we have for the instruction was super minimalistic. We actually had picture of the iPad with an explanation of the different button, and this one here says, now this is in Italian because I bought in Italy, blocco rotazione schermo, which basically means block screen rotation, and then some more information on the back, and it was coming in Italian and in Spanish, so it looks like they were kind of like shipping in Italy and Spanish from the same warehouse or something like that. And then there was the classical additional leaflets about warranty and legal stuff. Yeah, that's it. So not much unfortunately that I can show you, but I thought for the 10-year anniversary would have been good to actually show it in the channel, given I still have the original iPad. I'm keeping it, waiting it for becoming even more of a museum piece. That's the only iPad, the only Apple thing I kept that I originally bought, and I decided not to sell because it was the very first tablet that Apple ever did. So I'm going to keep it nicely in the box, and yeah, let's see, maybe next 10 years if this channel is lasting long enough. And talking of the channel lasting long enough, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my channel, just give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. That will help a long way, and see you on the next one.